Madara Marc Productions.
Been watching the news, and I shouldn't, and that's why I don't. But I've been watching the news mostly because certain people in my household watch it all the time, so I have no choice but to, overhear and overlook some of the things. But it's just, I wanted to make a face-to-face about all these tragedies going on. I just wanted to touch on something real quick before I get the grocery shopping and taking care of the family, and, staying safe out here. But one thing I don't like is the narrative. It's just another shooting now. And the reason why I say that is because everybody's so sad and so tragic, but nobody's getting to the root of the problem. It's like, oh, what will make somebody feel that way? It must be mental health. No. 136 people are committing suicide every day. In fact, it is overtaking COVID and deaths. Again, suicide is still the leading case of gun violence with all these shootings going on, which is crazy. Because certainly, I would like for, neither to be true, of course, but I would think that one over the other, it would be the opposite direction because of all these mass shootings going on every other day, or let alone every other month or year. But I digress. But all you see these major news stations and major articles writing is like, is it mental rooted? I've seen a couple of them get to the nitty gritty, but not too many, or they don't stay on topic. Like, bro, it's I'm not saying it's all white people either, so if it don't apply, let it fly. The same as I tell niggas that they're all black women and motherfuckers who aren't appreciative of contributions that black men in the past might have made. When I take shots at motherfuckers, I'm taking preliminarily aim at the motherfuckers who I feel like deserve it. I'm not taking any preliminary shots at any of my people, because we're the victims. We can barely trust each other, and that's something that we got to work on. This self on self, I'll call it, instead of black on black. This self on self violence got to stop. That shit got to stop. And the glorifying of that shit got to stop. I'm smoking on this, I'm smoking this, that shit got to stop. That shit lame as hell. And it's decreasing us like a motherfucker. But you know what else does? Racist motherfuckers. So if we're picking each other off and we're getting picked off, and we're always at it, the men at the women and women at the men, it's no good. But I just wanted to touch bases with you guys. Like, no, it's not just mental health, because we are subjected to the most mental health that I feel like other than other people of color. And respectfully too, because some white people defending us, they know what we talking about, but until you a person of color, until you a nigga, you don't understand. And if you really think that we're part of the problem because we would rather hear people, our skin color, you know what I'm saying, despite all the negativities within our own community sometimes, instead of another fucking white man in the suit, then you part of the problem, my nigga. Like, bro, we've heard it all before. Please get a younger one, somebody who might be able to relate to the new era instead of these older white motherfuckers. Like, bro, something's got to change. And it's not just as easy as us going out to vote, especially when both sides are openly dejecting. So yeah, I said it. Both sides are dejecting votes to fucking keep the same old motherfuckers in there. But I just wanted people stop distracting all this bullshit. Stop with all these mind manipulations and voodoo and bullshit, my niggas. It's racism. It's racism. If a nigga were to do that to some white people, we would call it what it is, right? If a Hispanic did that, we would call it what it is. If an Asian did that to some niggas, we would call it racism. But call what it is. It's deeply rooted racism. Hell, Wikipedia even got some shit that is called the replacement theory or some shit. That's what they really think, man. And it doesn't say just as conservative, it says an extreme conservative. So if you conservative and it don't apply to you, let this shit fly. If you think I'm crazy for not picking either side of the bullshit spectrum, Republicans or Democrats, that's fine. But understand, innocent people are dying. Laws need a changing. And y'all motherfuckers need to take responsibility. That's all I'm saying. And when I say that, I'm not saying my wife, I'm talking about this dirty ass system. And the racist white people. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. As always, rest up to everybody involved. Love and prayers, all that. Can't say they say that or express it enough. I'm gone. As always, I love you guys. I'm here. Keep your head up. Stay safe.